Let's take a look at this example. Again, we are going to deal with quotient, but this time we have square root, okay? So again, the procedures are exactly the same. So the numerator is my u. The denominator is my v. So I copy down u is equal, but instead of square root, I'm going to use exponents. So I have x minus 3 to power 1/2. This is my u. My derivative of u is equal 1/2 x minus 3, and I have 1/2 minus 2 over 2 times 1. If you don't understand what I'm doing right now, you're supposed to review the previous problems which we saw. So this is u prime is equal 1/2 x minus 3 to power negative 1/2 times 1 is going to give me exactly the same thing. So this is my u. My v is equal 1 minus 2x. If you want to find the derivative of v, this is negative 2. Okay? So now I'm supposed to use the formula for quotient. So I have y prime is equal v. v is 1 minus 2x to the second power. v is equal 1 minus 2x. Okay, I'm going to use this formula. Next, I have to multiply this by the derivative of u. So I have 1/2 times 1/2, and I have x minus 3 to power negative 1/2 minus u. My u is x minus 3 to power 1/2 times v prime. v prime is negative 2. Okay. Next, we're supposed to organize this a little bit. So this is equal. I'm going to write 1/2 at the front. So I'm going to have 1/2 1 minus 2x times x minus 3 to power negative 1/2. x minus 3 to power negative 1/2. And I'm going to have negative times negative will give me positive plus 2 times x minus 3 to power 1/2 over I have 1 minus 2x to the second power. Now we're supposed to organize the numerator a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply write that this is equal 1/2, and I have 1 minus 2x over x minus 3, and I'm going to this time use square root, plus 2 times square root of x minus 3. Okay, I convert the exponents to the square root. Okay, so next I have to divide this by 1 minus 2x to the second power. Next, I'm going to rationalize this fraction. Okay, I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2 square root x minus 3. over 2 square root x minus 3. 2 square root x minus 3 over 2 square root x minus 3 is equal 1. So if you are going to multiply this expression by 1, you are not going to change the value. Maybe this is going to look a little bit different, but the value is going to stay the same. So how is it going to look like? This is equal. If you are going to multiply every single term in the numerator, right, by 2 square root x minus 3, what will happen? Let me write this step by step. So because I have 1/2 times this fraction, I'm going to rewrite it like 1 minus 2x over 2 square root x minus 3, right, times 2 square root x minus 3. Okay, I can write over 1. Okay, plus 2 square root x minus 3, and I have to multiply 2 square root x minus 3 by 2 square root x minus 3. So instead of write times 2 square root x minus 3, I'm going to write, let's say that we have 2 square root x minus 3 to the second power. And everything over 2 square root x minus 3 times 1 minus 2x to the second power. Equals. Now we're supposed to reduce 2 square root x minus 3 with 2 square root x minus 3. Okay? And don't forget that if you are going to square it square root, we are going to eliminate square root. So simply what we are going to have in the numerator. In the numerator, I'm going to have, let me write this down over here. So y prime is equal 1 minus 2x. So if 1 minus 2x, this 2 and this 2 was cancelled out, plus 2 to the second power is 4. As I said, square root raised to the second power is going to be eliminated. That's why I'm going to write that this is x minus 3. Okay? Next, I have the denominator. I cannot do much over here. That's why I'm going to keep it. So this is 2 square root x minus 3 times 1 minus 2x to the second power. Now we're supposed to simply write that this is equal 1 minus 2x. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12 over the denominator 2 square root x minus 3 times 1 minus 2x to the second power. Now we're supposed to organize the numerator again, and we have, let me write this down, dy over dx instead of y prime is equal negative 2x plus 4x gives me 2x. 1 minus 12 is negative 11 over 2 square root x minus 3 times 1 minus 2x to the second power. In order to find a differential, I have to multiply both sides of my equation by dx. Dx and dx will cancel out, so my differential dy is equal 2x minus 11 over 2 square root x minus 3, open parenthesis, 1 minus 2x to the second power dx. And this is my solution to this problem.